Have you ever spent more time thinking about doing something than actually doing it? Like, should I text them back now or later? What if I sound weird? Maybe I'll wait. Wait, do I sound distant if I wait? Or needy if I don't wait? Yeah, same. Here's the thing. Overthinking isn't deep thinking. It's just self-doubt on repeat wearing a clever disguise. And you know what's wild? You can stop it in 3 seconds. Seriously. Okay, that sounds like clickbait. But stick with me, because once you understand how your brain loops on repeat, you'll see how fast you can snap out of it. Not by trying harder, but by doing something different. Overthinking feels productive. It makes us feel like we're being responsible or cautious or even wise. But what's really going on? It's like your brain is spinning its wheels in the mud. Lots of motion, zero movement. Let's get honest for a sec. Overthinking shows up in everything. Relationships, should I text them first or wait? Work. Should I send this email now or rewrite it for the 5th time? Life. What if I make the wrong choice and ruin everything forever? Sound familiar? That's because your brain hates uncertainty. It would rather sit in a loop of endless what-ifs than take one clear step forward. But here's the kicker. Thinking more doesn't mean thinking better. It just means thinking longer, and usually exhausting yourself in the process. So how do we break out of it? With a reset, a tiny one, a 3-second one. It's not some gimmick or Jedi mind trick. It's a pattern interrupt, a simple psychological shift that kicks your brain out of the mental spiral and brings you back to center. It's called the 3-second reset. And here's how it goes. Step 1, name the thought. Step 2, label the pattern. Step 3, take micro action. That's it. 3 steps, 3 seconds. No overthinking required. Let's unpack each one together with real-life examples and zero fluff. By the end of this, you'll have a simple trick to catch yourself mid-spiral, a language shift that instantly disarms the chaos, and a tiny move that gets you unstuck fast. Okay, first up, name the thought. Why? Because overthinking thrives in vagueness. It's just a fog of feelings and fears. But when you pause and name one specific thought, you shine a flashlight through the fog. Let's say you're lying in bed thinking, what if I bomb that presentation tomorrow? Pause, name the thought. I'm afraid I'll mess up my presentation. That's all. That's the move. You go from wrestling 1,000 invisible monsters to clearly seeing one thing you're actually afraid of. And here's a magic phrase that helps. The story I'm telling myself is, try it. The story I'm telling myself is that I'm going to fail. Boom, now it's not your truth, it's just a thought. One that showed up, one you don't have to believe. Next up, label the pattern. Most of our overthinking isn't new, it's just the same old playlist on repeat. When you recognize the song, you stop dancing to it. Ask yourself, what type of overthinking is this? Am I catastrophizing? Am I stuck in perfectionism? Am I mind reading again? Am I afraid to make the wrong choice? When you say, oh, this is just my perfectionism again, you don't have to wrestle the thought, you just notice it. It's like seeing a pop-up ad and going, oh, this again, and clicking away. It loses power the moment you name it. So if your brain says, don't send the email, it's not perfect yet, you can say, that's my perfectionism. You don't need to argue with it, you just don't obey it. Last step, take micro action. This is where you shift from think mode to do mode, from looping to moving. And it's simple. The action doesn't have to be big. In fact, it shouldn't be. You just need to nudge your brain forward. If you're overthinking an email, just type the first sentence. If you're stuck on a decision, jot down 3 pros and cons. If you're spiraling about a conversation, text the person and say, hey, can we talk soon? You're not trying to solve your whole life. You're just proving to your brain that you're not frozen, that you can move, that you can choose. And here's the beautiful thing. Even a 10-second action changes the channel in your mind. You don't have to feel 100% ready. You just have to take one real step. In fact, let's try it together right now. Think of something you've been overthinking lately. Got it? Now try this. Step 1, name the thought. Say it or write it down. Step 2, label the pattern. Is it fear, perfectionism, people-pleasing? Step 3, take micro action. What's one 30-second thing you can do right now? Boom. That's your reset. And guess what? You're already back in control. So why does this work? Because you're engaging different parts of your brain. Naming activates the logic center, labeling creates distance, and action builds momentum. You're not just trying to stop overthinking, you're replacing it with clarity, awareness, and motion. You don't break habits by fighting them, you break them by creating new ones. And this is your new one. Name it, label it, move it. 3 seconds. That's all it takes. Now, real talk. You won't get it perfect every time. That's okay. This isn't about perfection. It's about practice. Every time you catch yourself mid-spiral and use this tool, even a little, you're rewiring your brain. You're building a new default, a calmer, clearer one. And listen, if you've been caught in a loop lately, you're not alone. We've all been there. I've stayed silent because I was afraid to say the wrong thing. I've rewritten texts a dozen times. I've missed opportunities because I couldn't stop overthinking every detail. But the day I realized I could pause the spiral in 3 seconds, everything changed. You don't need to fix yourself. You're not broken. You just need a better reset button. So next time your brain starts spinning, take a breath, name the thought, label the pattern, take one tiny action. That's it. If this helped, leave a brain emoji in the comments so I know you're out there rewiring with me. And if you want more bite-sized wisdom from your friendly neighborhood stick figure philosopher, hit that subscribe button. You got this. Forward motion, always.